right. Think I'm all set up, sort of, kinda, sort of, maybe. Not really. It's too early. Too early for most of you. Too early for me. Yes, I do have another announcement. It's not going to be as dramatic. Well, maybe it is. Maybe I'll tease it. Maybe I'll tease. Let me go to, here we go. Really? There we go. Wait till a few people get on in. Go to live chat here. I'll wait for a few people to get on in here. Good morning, Vaughn. How are you? All right. Let's do some intro music. Let's do that. I'm gonna do something a little different. Here we go. Boom, hitting you guys with the Stranger Things intro. Because Stranger Things have happened, right? I'm gonna get demonetized for that, but that's okay. Um, so welcome everybody to the comment show. You know who I am. Kind of know who you guys are. Oh shit, I forgot to do something here. Damn it. I'll do that while I talk to you because, I'm trying to multitask. Never works for. Yeah, have you guys ever noticed that women are like way better at multitasking? Actually, nobody's good at multitasking for real. But women have a tendency to do it a lot better than men. It's kind of weird that, huh? Okay, I got that taken care of. Let me welcome everybody into chat here. Vaughn, Fuzzy, wonderful mod. How are you, love? No one is in here. Well, no one. The chatter's in here. KT's in here. What's up, KT? What else we got in here? Little Miss Sunny, welcome to you. Barbara Budapest is in here. Welcome to you. Marth Marang, welcome to you. Fairy's in the chat. What's up? What do we got? It's out of necessity, Little Miss Sunny. Okay, got you. Get it together. I know, Fuzz. Really. Um, God, I'm tired, y'all. I don't know if you could tell. Been inundated with emails and text. I wonder why. And calls, by the way. I've been on. That's why my voice is all fucked up, y'all. I've been on the. Hey, I'm late. Shut up. How dare you, Fairy? Cinderella's in here. What's up, Cinderella? And Afila, welcome to you. Um, yeah, as you can imagine, I've been on the phone. That's why my voice is. I don't think I've ever been on the phone so much as the past couple of days. Um, where do I begin? Do I tell you guys my other announcement? That's the wrong. Damn it. Damn it. Oh well, I'll have to fix that later. The thumbnail is wrong, and I even did a new thumbnail too. Shit. Actually, you know what? I can fix that. Hold on. Let me What a train wreck already, huh? Hold on a second. I gotta fix this, guys, because otherwise it's gonna bother me. Let's see. It's the 26th today, right? Yeah. All right. There we go. Check this out. Here we go. This is the another announcement edition. It's not going to be quite as well, actually I do think it's as big as the last one. So let me get that out of the way real quick. Uh what's up, MTK? You are due, bud. What's up, man? 9 months, right on. Uh yeah, KT 900 number for sure. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. So I have two survivors that will be appearing on the MLH channel. Actually, let me look to see if I got confirmation of anything. I got two survivors and I've got another very special guest which I will keep close to my vest for right now. And it's someone from DOA's past that's going to fill us in on a lot of BS. So be looking forward to that. Uh, hold on. Oh, I got another interesting email here too, but I'll address that after the show. Um, let's go back here. All right. Let me welcome everybody in here first and foremost. So yeah, that's my other announcement. I have two survivors that have contacted me. Not going to mention who they are, just because I need to get confirmation on dates. I will be having an informal interview with these fine folks to talk about their stories in regards to Chumley McBoogerton. What's up, Danny? It's way too early. I agree. Rib Flea is in there. Tanya Rib Guy, Rib Guy, Tanya. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be good, Marth. So it's gonna be an informal interview. I don't want to grill anybody like I know how to do. I want to treat this the way that it should be treated. Mostly about the survivors. And if you are a survivor and you want to reach out, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. Let's set up a time when you can come up and speak your truth. Because I know how it was to not be heard. So you guys weren't heard for a long time. And it goes back more than 10 years. So if you're somebody from Chumley's past that was wronged and you want to make a statement or you want to come up and talk about it, you're more than welcome. If you want to send me your statement and remain anonymous, feel free to do so. And I will try to do your story justice on air. It's going to be a lot of that, I have a feeling, because the rabbit hole goes way deeper than what you guys can even imagine. And it's sad. It really is sad. And I know all the people that were quote unquote trying to warn everybody. I get that. But we have a common goal. All right. There's no way out for Chumley. I'm telling you guys that right now. There's no way out for him. Got to keep the pressure up. Um and the other special guest, you guys are really really gonna love talking about the internet is gonna, let's just put it this way. Our portion of the YouTube streets is gonna be a buzz with a special guest that I'm gonna have on at some point. Someone that's gonna talk extensively about Chumley and his ways. Remember, I was telling you guys about patterns. This guy's got a pattern over and over, a bunch of patterns. And even though it's right in front of people's faces, sometimes people don't want to recognize those patterns, but I see those patterns. Moses, what's up? Scooter, nice to have you in here. Rib Guy, Becky, Tanya. Yeah. I'm still confused about yesterday's announcement, but all good. I trust you. You know what you're doing. Ophelia, you're not the only one. Let me just put it this way. Good for our side, bad for their side. The end. I can't go into it. That's it. Um Good morning to you, Jackie. Yeah. Yeah, Vaughn, if anybody knows one thing about me, I have a stellar reputation, Vaughn. I would not steer anybody wrong. So don't worry. Um Comment. If I may say so, please don't ask questions or try to give it away on who it is. I'm not in the business of telling you guys anything about yesterday's announcement because if just listen to the words on that announcement, go back and actually listen. Okay? Don't just hear my words. Listen to them. Everything that I said was true and accurate. 100%. So, that's it. Big Chief in the house. What's up, Big Chief? Yeah, I hear you, Marth. Everybody matters, but trust me when I tell you, we're gonna get a good glimpse. You remember when I was telling you guys that this guy is evil? I've said it several times on the air. He really is. And he has a way of charming the older ladies, especially the older men. The handlers are the handlers. They're in it for one thing. Well, just like Chumley is, right? Chumley's in it for one thing, money, right? That's his motivation, greed. Otherwise, he wouldn't bother to ask for money for a hotel room or his shoes that he broke, or and he doesn't come out and out say that, right? He doesn't out and out say, "Hey, you know, I need shoes." He'll say things like, "Oh, my shoes broke," you know, "My sandals broke," and of course I hate to say it, but the Social Security grandmas, the disability grandmas, view him as like as if that guy could be their son, and he knows that, and he preys on it all the time. And a lot of these people go way back with him, way back. By the way, I may have just uncovered something pretty good. I have to dig in, but I don't know. I've got people around me that are pretty good with stuff. Um, but it goes deep, y'all. I will say that. Um, let's see. I'm just getting caught up in chat. What's up, Freedom Nuts? Nice to have you in here. Thank you for being a Monster Squad member. By the way, you guys are gonna love this. I um I have enough for another emoji, enough members for another emoji. And we're only 26 from another one, 26 away from another one. So that's pretty good, I think. And I haven't quite decided what we're going to um this channel is gonna just, be be prepared, y'all. I know all the names that have been here from the beginning, you know. And you guys, I consider you all in the live chat and on the replay crew uh just good friends of the show. I've never met most of you in person. A lot of you I have. People that have come through Denver and wanted to meet me sent me an email saying, "Hey, MLH, I'd love to stop by and say hi." And I'm always willing to do that. Yeah. Thank you, Fuzzy. I appreciate that comment because it's true. Um, let's see. Uh, Antics, welcome. Nice to have you here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get caught up in chat. See, that's something that I like to do. First of all, I never berate you guys. I would never do that. I would never talk to you guys in a condescending manner. You know, there's a bit of decorum to being a figure on YouTube, I guess. I don't want to call myself a public. I guess I am a public figure, but you guys know what I'm saying. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not, you know. But I take this channel very seriously. Is what I'm guessing what I'm getting at. What's up? Oh, I said hi to you, Antics. Adam, welcome. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being a Monster Squad member. You got the awesome. I love the fact that I took the time to put the new logos every time you guys hit a milestone on memberships. I think it's really cool. Frankenstein one's pretty cool. You know, all the Monster Squad stuff. You know, the werewolf. I see every once in a while. Bernie, what's up? Shizzle, what's the topic? Topic is comment show. I'm gonna go through your comments in just a second. Dougie, Dougie's in here. SBTV fans, welcome. Sorry. All right. Let's go ahead and get started with the comments. We'll get through that. I will field as many questions as possible here. After I will say I'm not going to answer any questions in regards to yesterday's announcement, but I will answer any questions, anything else that you guys have after. And also, if you guys have any questions as far as like the show or this show or me or whatever, I'll answer them after I get to through the comments here. So I appreciate your patience with everything, y'all. Um, I know it's for some it's really frustrating. Um, but Fuzzy said it right. There are certain people that have a certain amount of cachet with their audience, and I think I got that with all of you. I think you have to trust the process in this scenario, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. Do you ever cover conspiracy topics? Shizzle, I try to stay away from that because who am I to put a kibosh on the way somebody feels about a certain thing. I mean, I'm not into conspiracy theories. I think they're fun. I think they're really fun to talk about and stuff like that. But I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I really don't. I mean, it's just kind of simple for me. If there's no logic behind what you're saying and you have no truth and facts behind you, then it's hard to have a conversation with someone that refuses to look at logic and facts and reason and truth. So you know all right, here we go. Let's start at the bottom here. Truth supports Rib Guy Tanya and Becky. Replay crew, sorry I missed your live. You never have to be sorry about missing my live. The fact that you're on the replay crew is awesome, and I appreciate the replay crew, right? Chat, live chat is awesome, but most of my views come after the fact. You see what I'm saying? So, does the mustachioed ever cover conspiracy theories? Yes, as a matter of fact. And I do hear tell, speaking of the mustachioed MTK, rib guy, Becky Tanya DOA sucks. I have to say your whole name there. Um, yeah, I heard tell that the mustachioed has been seen lately. So if you guys have a random, if you see an ad on the channel, I mean, the mustachioed's been buying a little bit of airtime. So you might be seeing the mustachioed soon, MTK. No promises, but I'm pretty sure. Uh Never reach belief, just ask more questions. 100% shizzle. And I honestly believe that. Yeah. I don't believe people die in threes, Doug, and I can prove it. I absolutely can prove that. That conspiracy theory is absolutely wrong. I know people have a perception, oh, Hulk Hogan died, Ozzy died, the Malcolm guy died. And that's three, right? But people don't look at the fact that within the past 2 days, 60 celebrities have died. 60. So, how do we group that? Do we group it in groups of three? You can group it in groups of three. From a number of 60, you can group things in things of two, three, 6, 10, 60. 10 times 6, 60. Any number of ways that you can group people together. Guys, stay tuned for after MLH. Manning 8 is protesting today in NYC. Oh, well, that's cool. Maybe we'll head on over there after Antics. Um, I cracked up when you read my name. Which name? MTK's Rib Guy, Becky, Tanya, DOA sucks. All right, I think I'm caught up on chat. Um, Stage actors, yeah. Well, the world is an actor stage, Shizzle. I actually have a fondness for acting. I used to be an actor in college. Manuel, what's up, buddy? Hope you're all having a great day. I'm enjoying watching the ocean on a cliff. No plans to jump. I'm scared of heights. Yeah, don't do it, Manuel. Don't get too close to the edge either. Yeah, Chuck Mangione died. Adam, yeah. I know. Math on a Saturday, Fuzzy. Yep. All right, let's get the show on the road. Okay, exactly, Ferry. Okay, let's go. All right. So thank you for that comment. Appreciate that. Brenda says, "Sorry, missed your live. Never, never be sorry. The fact that you watched the replay is a beautiful thing, Brenda. You never have to worry about that. You do that quite often, Brenda. Don't worry. It's all good. I'm not gonna spank you like DOA does his chat. Morning, Turner. Nice to have you here. Hit that like button if you haven't on the way in, please. My plan was to hit the tide pools for agates, but there was a slide on the trail. So I'm enjoying the quiet and scenery. Manuel, I feel like I need a day of that, just quiet. And I think I'm going to take everybody's advice and take Monday off. You guys know I probably won't. I just, I can't help myself, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of a workaholic. That's how it works. All right. Buttercup says, Dusty, replay crew. Thank you. Appreciate that. Little Miss Sunny says, replaying. Thank you very much. Let's go up here. Oh, there's a big comment here. Kelly. Oh my gosh. How in the hell did I miss this? It's what happens when you have a sucky laptop. I hate life lately. I need some prayers, y'all. I'm going through it. Sorry to unload on y'all, but I have nowhere else to vent, and I really came here to say thank you for the lovely show. Hey, Kelly, thank you. I'm sorry you're going through a rough time. I do have an email that you can email me at any time. I will always take the time, no matter how big this channel gets, to go through my emails, right? First off, it takes a lot of courage to send an email. And if you send me an email, who am I to ignore your email? The only thing that I ask is that you be patient, because I do get a lot of emails, and it takes me a while to. Oh man, uh, let's see. Man, that's beautiful, dude. Send me a picture of the ocean. It's really cool. I'm afraid of the ocean. I really am. I can watch it from a distance, but and I can get in on the beach or whatever. But you know, thank you, bud. Appreciate that. Um, yeah, I am Shizzle. So if you send me an email, just give me. All I ask is that you give me enough time. Don't think that I'm ignoring you. I sometimes I get caught up in doing stuff during the day, whether it's for this show or the channel or DT or other thing, or I'm investigating things. See, I do all kinds of things. I wear many hats, literally and figuratively. So, um, you know, it takes me a while to respond sometimes to emails. Sometimes it's right away. Like lately I've been on it. But just give me a second. But I promise you, If you send me an email, no matter, how this channel grows or whatever, I will respond to it. Might be a quick response, but there are some that require you took the time to talk to me about things. So I will take the time to talk to you about something, especially if it's something to do with your mental health. Like I said, I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but sometimes just venting to somebody, like what Kelly is pointing out here. I have nowhere else to vent. So this is a perfect place, you know? Jackie with the encouragement. Thank you very much. Same thing with Drifter. Laura Vladi, Kelly, here's some love for you. That's what this community is built on, y'all. This community, and I know a lot of creators will say this and not mean it because they're too big for their britches, but they just say the buzzwords. This community is built on love and friendship, right? And I know the other content on my channel, like all the cop watching. Sometimes I have a big mouth, but it's all because I want to help protect the community out of love and respect for the community. This community is built on love and friendship and respect, right? And seeking out the truth and pointing out hypocrisy and bullshit, you know? So there you go. And look, Kelly says, thank you. You made my day. Something as simple. I say this all the time with homeless people. Something as simple as saying hi to someone could make someone's day. You understand? So this is good. This is what we want in the comments. Thank you, Kelly, for your comment. I really appreciate it. Um, Queen Gangster Granny on the surprise evening mini DT I did with Dougie and others. Don't drop the soap. I agree, DOA. Don't drop the soap, dude. Um, oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I'm gonna address this one. This is a hater comment. Best news about DOA potentially going to jail is that you and your panel and all the people in your chat can finally have him out of your lives. Victory! No more new videos of his to analyze. No more working 24/7 to get him locked up. No more having to obsess on his every word. You all can, at long last, move on to the good work of what is it that y'all actually do again? You haven't been paying attention, JK. And I like how you just created that account just to put this trolley comment. You haven't been paying attention, right? My channel's all about good content, right? Whether you like it or not, whether you like the cop watching stuff or not, whether you like my protesting, actual activism work, whether you like the funny bits that we do. And if you think that DOA is the only subject that we can do on DT, you got another thing coming. To quote Judas Priest there, you got another thing coming. So I suggest if you don't like it, right? You obviously have been watching. I know that. You've been watching for a long time, lurker, DOA sycophant. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Have a nice day. Peachy King. The opening gave me goosebumps. Oh, the song was great. Yep. Pippi says, OMG, this was such an amazing stream. Power to all the survivors. I named it victims. It should have been survivors. 100%. Al SoCal. Al SoCal's awesome. I love Al SoCal. With the emojis. Thank you, buddy. I think you're doing great work out there, Al. Keep it up, bud. Um, Ham it up again, who also has a great channel. His restraining order at La Poubelle was revoked along with Streets. Well, uh, I'm, I'm glad Streets got his revoked, but the other one, he should be revoked from freedom. Actually, he gave up his First Amendment right, so there's that. Arlene, thank you for being a Monster Squad member, says, he may say he didn't know she was live, but that would turn on Sticker Chick and she could get arrested for the two-party thing without permission. Yeah, but that depends on what I mean, DOA would never. Oh, would he or wouldn't he? Charge her with that. I don't know. I don't know the laws in DC and California as much as I do in Colorado. Citizen Erased Muse replies, "There's another part of the call where she says she is live and he is aware of it, and he still said names." Well, yeah, I know, but you know, it's up to people to do what they do. You know, and I can't force the DA to do anything. You know, Hammy again. Thank you for being a Monster Squad member, by the way, Hammy. I love how you guys bicker like siblings. True love. Oh, on DT, yeah. Yeah, we fight a lot, but good fighting. You know what I mean? Nikki Flynn says the DA is David Goldberg. The judge was Wendy Segal. Yeah, thank you. Hammy says you made me cry in a good way. Love you all. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jay is relevant said this live got close to 3,000 views. Uh, the numbers have been going up. We must be doing something right here, right? LD1 Kenobi says, shaking my head at that guy. This is an old video that K Dot and I did with a security guard at the city hall. He thought he could wave his security badness in front of us. He fucked with the wrong ones. It's a good video. You guys should check it out. Um, Maureen. Oh, here's another trolley comment. You lost. Did I really, Marine? I can say Rib Guy and Tanya. Can you say that about your master? Can he? Can any of his chatters? You want to say it on my stream, Marine Laforme? You want to come in here and comment Rib Guy Tanya on a comment? I would love for you to do that. Go right ahead. Feel free. Do it. Come on my stream, right? Go in my chat, go in my comments, and say Rib Guy and Tanya's name. Say their names, Marina. Can you do that? Marine Laforme, Laforme. Can you do that? Marine Laforme 1240. Please do that. Please leave a comment. I'm begging you. Leave a comment that says Rib Guy or Tanya in any shape, form, or fashion on my channel. Please leave that comment. And don't erase it. Let me at least screenshot it first. Okay? We didn't lose. We're winning. And we're winning even better than before. Oh, man. Uh, Southern Yankee. Now, I thought you were going to be on today. Disappointed I missed the show. I thought you weren't going to be on today. I know, Southern Yankee. I gave everybody, some time off. And I mean, come on, you got to know that you know, I'm a workaholic and I can't stand not doing stuff. Um, but I will tell you, Southern Yankee, Monday I will definitely take off. Probably not. No, I don't know. I look, I get antsy and I get I can't help but do it. Plus, think about it, guys. This is my livelihood. This channel is my livelihood. So the more content I do, I can keep my money the same. When I went camping, I mean, think about it. You take a week worth out of your income, it stings a little bit, right? So, I have to do what I have to do, but I will try to. Okay. I promise you guys, I will try, try to take Monday off. Okay. Buttercup, thank you. And thanks, Hammy, for replying with some buffalo hump emojis. If you become a member, you will have access to all of the emojis. And I'm going to add another one too. And I think I know what I'm going to do for that one. Okay. Um, let's continue here. Watching on the replay. Again, thanks, Hammy. Many hours later, and I'm really enjoying your very good mood, MLH. Isn't silence just the most golden, peaceful thing ever? Let's talk about that. Yeah, you guys wonder why it's kind of quiet on 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 the Western Front there. And on the Eastern Front, do you wonder why? Hmm. They're right now. They're scheming. They're trying to figure things out. What can we do? What can't we do? You know. If you guys love what I'm doing, hit some buffalo hump emojis in the chat. It keeps me going. It keeps my juices going. I would really appreciate it. Kind of tired. I'm wiped. What's up, Rib Guy? Rib Guy, Tanya, Rib Guy, Doug, Tanya, Rib Guy. Oh man. MLH depends on Chumley if you're off on Monday. Oh, really? I guess maybe there'll be some breaking news that I have to come on in. Thank you guys for the buffalo hump emojis. It's really awesome. Love it. Love it. Hell yeah. Kim A, welcome. Kim A, I think it was you that was confused about all the name changing and stuff. It's because, Chumley was ordered to not say Tanya Rib Guy. Manuel with the Tanya Rib Guy. I love it. Have fun over in Rumble. Hammy says, "Oh, have fun. Have fun on over. Yeah. See if you can get away with it over there too." Hammy says, or you could upload 2 photos to Chat GPT and tell them to put the guy on the buffalo instead of the horse. Just saying. There are 2 things in this world that scare me more than anything, Hammy. And not that Chat GPT could hurt me or anything like that, but the ocean, for one, scares the living actually 3 things. Space, for one, is terrifying. The ocean's terrifying. And the other thing is AI. AI is terrifying to me too. Um, it's weird. Thank you guys for all the Buffalo Hump emojis, members. I really appreciate it. Monster Squad strong. Eric Rader's in the house. What's up, Eric? Nice to have you here, bud. Nice to have you here. What else do we got here? Fuzzy, who's in the chat, says anyone who professes to be about saving children but are involved in taking away the livelihood of a mother like crazy, impacting her kids' safety, security, housing, food, and clothing is absolutely disgusting. And Pippi agrees it's vile. I agree, Fuzz. Anybody that goes real life with any of this shit is disgusting and vile. Okay? You want to talk about my chat being nasty and vile, the vile and nasty chat? That's really truly disgusting and vile and nasty. That's real nastiness and real vileness. And that's what evil people do. And evil people support that kind of behavior. So elite chat. You know, that's what you're supporting. That's what you're supporting. You're supporting people going real life and trying to destroy people's lives. It's gross. You should be ashamed of yourself. Let's continue here. Um, let's see. Hammy, one last thought, I promise. I wonder how many of those IP addresses the DA is tracking come from Scientologists or Scientology properties. Just asking questions. Yeah, good question. An important factor for sure. While we are definitely infighting, Scientology is also causing a lot of it. We can't forget that. Is DOA a Scientologist, Hammy? I think that's what we really that's the real question. Is DOA a Scientologist? He always says, oh, Laura's a Scientologist. Becky's a Scientologist. He's got idiots like Alonzo backing him up who don't know their fucking head from a hole in the ground. Actually, that's an apt comparison, right? Yeah, idiots. Brenda with a comment when I said I'll be live later. Has he been arrested, Pippi? Yet? Pippi says, not yet, Pippi, but it's coming. It's coming. Um, Same comment there. Okay. Ginger, lovely Ginger says, oh, here's the comment. It wasn't Kim. Sorry, Kim. I misspoke late. Yeah. It wasn't you, Kim. It was Ginger. Ginger's one thing I'm confused was when Ellie came up, you called her Tanya. I don't know who Tanya is. Fairy? Yes, Fairy is Tanya. And I know I can understand the confusion, Ginger. Ellie changed her name to Tanya, so that way when they screenshot things, they can't use it. And when we address her, we call her Tanya, so that way, they have to do a lot of clever editing, which by the way, I want to talk about here. Okay. Um, there are people that like to manipulate voices. Okay. So if you see something on the other side, there was one video where um Starchy manipulated my voice. Okay. Watch out for those type of things. Okay. That's a vile tactic, right? That's a dirty tactic to change one's voice to make him or her say something that they didn't say. The funny thing is I got the receipts. I don't have to take all my lives down. You understand? I don't have to because I didn't give up my right. So I always have the receipts. So if you clip out something of mine and you change my voice to make me say something else, I mean, I'm gonna find it, right? And there are rules and regulations regarding that, whether it be YouTube or otherwise. Just saying. Ginger, so I hope that clears things up. Bear with it. Um, sure that'll change after Chumley goes to jail. Um, Truth supports Rib Guy Tanya Beck. You see, there's another example, Ginger. It'd be like if you changed your name to Rib Guy Ginger Tanya. You see what I'm saying? That's why people are doing what they're doing. Work sucks most days. I agree. Thank you for listening. Truth supports Rib Guy Tanya Becky. I appreciate it. Matthew the King says L.A. Justice. There you go. Excellent news, Pippi says. Thank you, MLH. Thank you, Pippi, for being a rock star. Replay, Dave Harris. Right on. Says, let me know what you think. Um, Gina Freya, thank you for the membership. It was definitely one of our fine, upstanding MLH Monster Squad members. It was either Anna from Canada, Denise, any number of people, Rib Guy. Um, there's a bunch of people. Fingy likes to do that pup groomer. There are any number of people that love giving gifted memberships, and I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, great news, Belinda Woolridge says. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you for listening. And the last comment, Iconoclastic Jazzy the Trump card says, an important announcement indeed. Letting them do their job benefits us all. We don't want to interfere with anything. I don't want anybody going on anybody else's chat and starting stuff, saying stuff, doing the Rib Guy Tanya thing over there. No, we're gonna let them do that over here or wherever they do it, and just let it be because they're winning, right? They're totally winning. All right. Let's see if I got any mentions. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I got first. Comment for the comment show. Caught you, Manuel. Thank you very much, buddy. Let's go to any held comments. Let's see if we got any held comments. Oh, I have a phone number. If needed. Okay, Gina Freya. Thank you very much. I'll approve that. I don't know why that was flagged. Can anyone give me the link to certain streamer stream where DOA violates the judge's order 5 minutes after court? I want to report. It's out there. I think they took it down. Um, and Nikki, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. That's my, I'm going to approve this comment. Actually, I got to prove that one. I got to prove this one. I already proved it. I don't know what's going on here. Nanny Carey says, "Oh Jesus, he thinks he is fucking above everything." I don't tend to swear on here, but geez, he is crazy. He kind of deserves it now. I'm gonna go ahead and approve that comment. I don't like to approve too many with the F word, and I'm gonna approve it because that was kind of cute. I don't tend to swear on here, but geez, so yeah, he tends to have that effect on people. Just next time, just use, I don't know, a star for, whatever. But I'm going to approve that because that's pretty innocuous. All right, thank you for that. Mentions. Let's see if I got any mentions. Hellgear mentioned me in a video. I have no idea what that. I haven't seen that one yet, Hellgear. But thank you for mentioning me. Mentioned me in another short. Oh, the ads. Tune in. Yeah, for sure. 1 week ago, Hellgear again. What will today's show bring? Hellgear's been doing some pretty good work. K Dot mentioned me. You guys should check out DJ K Dot the party. Sub up to him. Tell him I sent you. It's my brother from another. Another mention by Hellgear, and that's it. Okay, das is it. Let me transition back over here. All right, let me get caught up in chat, and then I'll take all your questions if you have any. Let's go back a little bit. Uh, let's see. Mexican asshat? What? Look at how they talk shit about me when I'm busy. How dare you, Ellie? Tanya, the controller of YouTube. Actually, you're not the controller anymore, right? If that's my understanding. Um, let's see. I agree with Flea's comment there. How dare you? That's funny. All right. All of a sudden, they're born again and not an online hate group. Okay. Right. I agree, Scroat. Um, I'm not ignoring you. Jesus. Uh, the only time DOA ever worked double time is in his own efforts to get his ass locked up. Minions think we're doing the work to get him locked up. Nope, DOA has that covered. Yeah, we're just facilitating that, right? MTK, we're just facilitating that. We're helping him get what he wants, right? It's asking for it. It's begging for it. All right. Are there any questions before I leave for today? Unless something comes up. Which, by the way, let me look at some things here. I didn't even think about this. Let me look. Usually, when I go on, Shitbucket goes on. Maybe we'll take a live listen in. Hold on. Nope, nothing there that I can think of. Nope. Ah! Eh, bleh, eh. Let me see if there's anything going on the other channel. Because, he's got two channels. Let's see here. Nope. Nothing new. Nothing new. And I'm looking at the graveyard that is his other channel. There's literally one video and 4 lives. And a few no shorts and some posts. Uh oh, that was 4 weeks ago, y'all. He scrubbed even his let me go to the other one because I want to see if he's got any posts here. Yeah. All right, let me see if he's got any posts. Uh Oh, look at that. They're going after Eric Rader now and Rabbit. I love how my uh name is front and center there. I hope you look at that every day, DOA. I know I'm in your head. Okay, let's see. Is there any questions here? Question, did you play Tattoo in high school in the Fantasy Island play? Uh Dougie, let me just say this as eloquently as I can say it. Fuck right off, sir. Fuck right off. Let's see. Buffalo hump. Buffalo hump. Buffalo hump. He's got a buffalo hump. One of the, let's see. Wild Poppy, welcome. One of them ladies was real time ignoring her daughter while saying she's going to buy asshat stuff on a live. You see, that's the effect that he has. It's gross, isn't it, Wild Poppy? I laughed yesterday when he was bundled up like an Eskimo while being at less than 2,000 feet elevation. Wendy's such a wuss, isn't he? I mean, we can just laugh at this shit, right? That's the whole point of DT is just to laugh at him because he's so stupid and ignorant and racist and anything else you want to say about that worthless fuck. Grim Reaper, welcome. Nice to have you back, buddy. It's been a little bit. Appreciate you. Let's see. KT Peta says comment with Alonzo's help, Ant will be cleared in no time with costs. Oh yeah, you know. Um, you gotta wonder about that shit. Why is he so like, you know, like trying to break up the anti-Scientology movement and all that? Oh man, what else do we got here? Let's see. I'm not ignoring you, Fairy, at all. Let's see. What do we got? All right, we don't have anything. I love that buffalo, dumbass on a buffalo emoji. It's pretty badass. Um, let's see. I always need you guys. You guys know that. What's up, Boxer Heather? No worries. Thank you for being here. This is the comment show. Welcome to it. Um, I started it out with the Stranger Things theme. Stranger things can happen, right? He is hatred minded. Yeah, I agree, Doug. He's very hatred minded. By the way, I'll be having I'll be making another emoji um, for the members. So yeah, there's that. See what happens when you spoil your panel people. I know they're a bunch of entitled, spoiled brats, right, KT? Strike, strike, strike. They're all on strike. I can see those ladies starting to fight over him. So funny. Wild Poppy, it's kind of weird. It's kind of sick. It's kind of, for lack of a better description, kind of cult-like, I would say. You know? Ignoring my homies. How dare you, Flea? How dare you? All right. Any more questions before we get the fuck out of here and enjoy our weekend? Anything? Anybody? Bueller, Bueller. I'll give you guys a minute to do that while I queue up the exit music. I kind of like. Oh, we could do the Batman thing, but that'll get me that'll get me copyright struck. Uh, yeah, I'll just do this one. I don't even know what this is, but I'll just do it. Um, wait a minute. Where's the outro? Yeah, I'll just use it. Fuck it, I'll just use it. Something different. Let's see. In the mail, Dougie. Checks in the mail. Mariano, well, sorry about that, buddy. You can always watch something else, bud. Always watch something else. Question, Scooter says, why are you ignoring your mods? I'm not ignoring them. How dare you, Scooter? Tanya, the controller, YouTube says, Fairy MLH will take credit for that. How dare you? Who invented the will? Fairy said. Hmm. Buffalo Hump song? Maybe I'll end with the Buffalo Hump song. Go enjoy. Bernie's at work, KT. I'm not going to know what to do with myself after this show. Question: where have all these people, supporters, conspirators of his come from? Were they silent during his Sciento grift, or did I just miss them? It's interesting that they were hidden until now. Well, Afila, let me answer that the best that I can. A lot of these people have been with DOA for years, In some cases, 10 or more years. So, and they use different names. I saw turnip greens and the other one. Are you gelling? In his one of his last streams before he had to take down everything and scrub, boy, scrub all those um, videos, scrub them clean, keep them off, so you don't get in trouble, little boy. You don't want to get a spanking. I don't want to spank you. Okay, I don't want the DA to spank you, metaphorically speaking, of course. Um, let's see. That's it. I think that's it. Wish we had an accurate countdown clock until DOA is remanded to custody. I agree. MTK, Rib Guy Tanya, whatever you put on your name, Becky. um, we get paid less than Sea Org members. The check's in the mail, Dougie. Let's see. Uh, Doug quit. You can't quit us. Oh, I don't want to start a goal. Jesus. All right. Think that's it. All right. I hope you people have a great rest of your day. Just remember if you're struggling with your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen. Sometimes that helps. Like I said, give me a second to get back with you. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There's also a hotline in North America you can dial. That number is 988. Don't hesitate to call that number if you're in mental health hell, right? Or in trouble, right? If you're not in North America, type in your browser of choice, mental health help, click on any of those options, and they'll get you the help that you need, all right? Don't do anything rash before you talk to somebody, okay? There's always hope. Always hope. Just remember that. There's always hope. Um, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your weekend. I will try my best to take the next couple of days off. Sunday, Monday. No promises. There could be some breaking news, or I just, you know, can't help myself. But there will be no formal DT on Monday. We're taking DT off next next week. That doesn't mean that I might not pop in time or two, say hi, maybe have another boring stream, like Mariano says, or maybe I just want to create another emojis and piss off the rest of the crew. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys on the next episode. What are you guys still doing here? Get the hell out of here, man. Go have fun.